Hello and welcome everyone. How are you today? Yes. Well, today I'm working on a video for the Angel Spring Loving Miracles, and I wanted to do it yesterday, but it was really raining hard and it was dark, and it's still raining. It's been really funky weather for this time of year, but anyway, here I am. And I want to do this video because, we've been talking about this powerful super full moon coming up here in the next couple of days, and um, in the sign of Leo. And so I was just kind of going through some of my decks. About every couple weeks I sit down and kind of evaluate things with certain decks that I resonate with. But anyway, the point is that I've had this book, A Dictionary of Angels, for I don't even know how long. Like I said, I never wrote in when I received it, and it was published in 1967, okay, by Gustav Davidson. But back in the day, I know it's very faint and you probably can't see it, but it says here, I am Israfel. I work best with Michael. Okay. And I had written down here, I know you can't see it, but the burning one. Okay. Because this is how old I've had this book. But I am Israfel. And Israfel is an angel that I'm going to share a little bit with you about, that would talk to me, or, like my guide. And so I always work with my Orisha decks when I want to sit down every couple of weeks. And this is my old Orisha deck, which was copywritten in 1994. But back in the day, I had this card come through, the Ace of Fire, El Ace de Fuego, fire. And it shows a lion, okay? You can see the sun, and it says, Israfel, my guide, okay? And so I come to the old little booklet that I have. And so back in the day, Ace of Fire, Israfel, my guide, I pulled on 2/6/2003, if you can see that. Okay. And in the booklet, you can see over here, up here. Okay. I want to lose this page because I want to show you something else. Okay. So Israfel is my guide. I pulled on February 6, 2003. Okay, so we're talking, what, 14 years ago, 15 years ago? Okay, Ace of Fire. Here we have this Leo, powerful lunar eclipse, blue moon, second full moon in the month of January, when we opened with the Cancer supermoon. And Cancer is the third eye, the only zodiac sign that has the third eye as its element, its chakra. And then Leo is the only zodiac sign that has the crown chakra. So here we have this card, and I'm like, okay, we got to talk about this. So Ace of Fire, Israfel, my guide, February 6, 2003. Fervor, strength, and centralism, pressure, enterprise undertaking, leadership features, observation and acting in a physical capacity, charisma, vehemence, great sexual strength, decisive power. Okay, so, and the lion, the majestic male lion has many lionesses, and actually the lionesses are the huntresses. They're the ones that hunt. Okay, so I want to set this here proud because I just want to share with you, and we're going to talk about Israfel today to bring forward this wisdom. So now you know the runes. For those of you following me a long time, or you're new, because I have new subscribers, hello and welcome everyone. Thank you. Let's make 2018 happen, okay? Positive for all. But back on February 1, 2005, this rune came out for me, Israel, again, out loud, because I don't know if we're serving you, but I can hear things, So, and it says, opening fire torch. And this is the rune known as Kano. Okay, Kano. Okay, so Israfel. Let me hold that line again so you can kind of get this. So it says opening fire torch. Okay, opening fire torch. So let me just hold this while we read. Israfel, Kano, the rune. This is the rune of opening and renewed clarity, of dispelling the darkness that has been shrouding some part of your life. You are free now both to receive gifts and know the joy of non-attached giving. Kano is the rune for the morning of activities, for seriousness, clear intent, and concentration, all of which are essential at the beginning of any endeavor. And here we are, January 2018, and we're harnessing this 2018 Master 11 code. 1 plus 1 is 2, a pairing of people working together, cooperating, probably a soulmated friendship, a soulmated partnership. And I've just been teasing with the Ben and Jerry's ice cream people, two men who got together, and, multi-zillion dollar company, and a love affair, soulmated. Your soul will recognize this person. And if you're in a fabulous marriage already, it's going to grow as well. Okay, so clear intent and concentration, all of which are essential at the beginning of any endeavor. One of the 13 cycle runes, the protection offered by Kano is this: the more light you have, the better you can see what is trivial and outmoded in your own conditioning. And here we have this powerful super full moon, red moon. Is obviously, it's going to be closer to the earth, so it's going to be blood red in color, and it literally is a lunar eclipse. So powerful. It hasn't, well, the last time it happened was 150 years ago. So the point is, on full moons, we always release what no longer serves us, whether that be, situations or people or things you need to remove from your own day-to-day things that doesn't work for you anymore. Okay, let's make this happen. Okay, so the more light you have, the better you can see what is trivial and outmoded in your own conditioning. In relationships, there can now be a mutual opening up, which you may trigger and set in motion through your awareness that the light of understanding is once again available to you both. Recognize that while on the one hand you are limited and dependent, on the other you exist at the perfect center where the harmonious and beneficent forces of the universe merge and radiate. You are that center. Simply put, if you have been operating in the dark, there is now enough light to see that the patient on the operating table is yourself. Okay, and that's truly when we are awakening. That's what the spirituality focus is about. Yourself, not in a narcissistic way or ego way. It's more of how your soul, this is the best, and this body doesn't last. Some people live to 100, and sad to add, some people die as teenagers from cancer. But the soul continues, is what I'm trying to share. So, and I have here this Israfel. I just want to open up. I'm not going to read too much. Now, Israfel was another angel that the Hebrews and the Christian Bible and the Islam Bible warranted, like they believed. Okay, like Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is, for all. And I would please, 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 Archangel Michael is the one now to bring together, and that he works together with Israfel, the Archangel Israfel. Please make something beneficial of all that too. Okay, and he's an archangel, but he's sort of like, not like Raphael and Michael. He's the second, like they call him the lesser angels, but yet nonetheless, he's protected me. I know that. I know Archangel Michael has always been in my life, but as a little girl, I've shared before how Jesus is hanging on the every room, and Archangel Michael and Mother Mary, nativity scene, always 24/7, 365 days of the year, all around. Okay, Israfel. In Arabic folklore, the burning one. Okay, he's known as the burning one, the angel of resurrection and song who will blow the trumpet on Judgment Day. He's described as a four-winged one, and while his feet are under the seventh earth, his head reaches to the pillars of the divine throne. And now, Leo is one that we want to love with that fire, sun, star. Please get grounded. If you could do something special outside, but if not, do something in your house coming up here for this super full moon. Now, it's very lengthy, as you can see. I've written in it already, It's a long, long read, and I'm not going to go there, but I just want to show this. Okay. Another tradition of Israfel and Gabriel and Michael and Azrael being set by the Muslim God, as they call God, Allah, to the four corners of the earth to fetch 7 handfuls of dust for the creation of Adam. And so he's like an old archangel. Okay, so I felt, wonderful when he came uh, to me in the respect that because I can, as obviously my Orisha deck, and back in the day I would write on my decks, which I don't do that anymore, but obviously, you know, I was filled with wonder. And then when I received this book too, because now I wanted to get something that can speak of the angels, perhaps more than, reading from the Bible. I wanted something like this, and this is a dictionary of angels. And that's when, again, I am Israfel. Okay, I know you can't see it, but I did it in red. I am Israfel. I work best with Michael. So that was another way that I felt this connection with him. Okay, and he's about music too. And so here I have his card from the Angel Blessings deck, and he is about the music. Okay, if you can see, he's in the corner on a tree, and we have a hillside. And here you can see it's sort of like, I want to say, some kind of priest in a garment looking up to him, but you can see it says music right there. Okay, music. So, and one thing, I love music. I don't really watch a lot of television, but when I do, I love, the cable that we have here, where you can go to the music channels, and you can play all kind of music. And actually, the Grammys were on last night, so I don't think I've missed a Grammy in a zillion years. That's my favorite. I'm not really a movie goer. Like, I still haven't seen Wonder Woman, and I think 3 people wrote to me, "You gotta go see Wonder Woman." But I will. But I just don't have. I can sit I can do things while I'm listening to music, but when you have to watch movies, you have to sit there. I'm not one of those to sit too long. I really am not. Okay, but let's see. So I just want to just add a little bit of more information about um, Israfel, and then we'll select some cards. And I think I'm going to pick a rune because how he was in my rune book as well. Okay, and here it says, okay, Israfel music, yes. Oh, okay, he's one of the lesser archangels, and actually Metatron. And I've been talking about poor Sandalphon. Actually, it was funny because when I was looking for the card for Israfel, Metatron kind of just came through. So, just kind of like, tap, tap. And Sandalphon, I also have to bring forward because that's another angel of power. And I can tell you another story how it came through for me way back. Actually, my mother-in-law, I've talked about her, how she had cancer, and I was the one to, slow drip her and send her on her new journey. But the point is, I have to talk about him because he was the one that I had with me that day. And then Metatron just popped out. So, and I'm just seeing that, and you see the 11 o'clock, the 11 number for him. But I'm just showing that to you right now because here we have Israfel, the music. See, the lesser archangels, Israfel, and then Metatron right there. Okay. And I can't bring this too close because then it gets fuzzy. Because I hardly watch my own videos back to back. But I really enjoy these videos because I do believe in angels with all my heart. I truly do. And I can share stories, but it's not about me. It's about you believing in, the worldly ones, the beautiful ones. And they're here to protect us and heal us. And they're the ones that will take us to the, next dimension of heaven. Okay. So believe. Okay, Israfel. Music. None sing so widely well as the angel Israfel. And the giddy stars, so legends tell, ceasing their hymns, attend the spell of his voice all mute. Edgar Allan Poe, Israfel. Now, Edgar Allan Poe, you know, he made that famous poem as well, The Raven, and he had like this dark side to him. So it was kind of cool that he could hear the music of Israfel and write these words. Okay, now this is a very long, I'm not going to take too long because I want to select these cards, but I did want to just skip to this paragraph. Okay, music is a vibration. It is said that the angels closest to God sing, in quotes, holy, holy, holy. Far more than praising God's greatness, they are gathering waves emanating from God and sending them into space. From their song, worlds are formed. This song of creation is condensed several times, making its way through the angelic hierarchy to be transformed into the archetypes and finally into our physical matter as light, sound, gravity, and radio waves. Okay. Music is a powerful tool for transformation from the little self to the capital E, capital S, eternal self. Okay. And I believe in that. I believe when I have the music on, it takes me to like another place. And they have a cool station called Soundscapes. So there's no lyrics, it's just this, but it's beautiful. It's like on YouTube, I watch a lot of music on YouTube as well, but meditative type music. But this soundscape's different. And what's cool is that every season they play the music that relates, but no lyrics, just the tones, you know. And we work by vibration and tones, okay. And in the mind wisdom, they believed in the tones as well. Search for music that increases your ability to vibrate and feel. When music makes your body want to dance, you are opening to receive more capital L light. When music touches your heart, you are opening to receive love. When music unleashes your sensuality and passion, you are becoming more alive. When music helps you express anger and rage, you are opening up to make room for the transformation that will ultimately take you, capital H, home! Exclamation mark. You know, rainbow colors in heaven, my darlings, okay? And that's home. When music breaks free from the sadness in your heart, you feel an overpowering longing. The vibration is your direct connection with the energy of God, the angels, and your capital E, eternal, capital S, self. Okay. And so, and it keeps going and going and going. But you're just getting the gist of what we're trying to say with Israfel. He's and I, you know, who knows, maybe he taught me to love the music, and you know, and I like to dance, and I used to do a lot of dancing videos on my channel, but that's when I had my condo. I had this, you know, large size living room, and now you know, I've downsized and I can't really dance in this living room yet. But I have a fireplace now. That's pretty cool. So I didn't have a fireplace in that condo, which I've always had fireplaces. Even in the house we had in Gainesville, my boyfriend and I, we had a fireplace. You know, so I like fireplaces. But music, la música, okay. Make sure you put whatever type of, you know, and whatever. Even heavy metal has something to say, you know. Um, it's all good. It's really, I love music, and I was raised in the 70s, so you know that's when it was old school rock, but it was really the words, also the lyrics, you know. I loved everything. I love them all. Okay, so we have Israfel. We're going to stand him tall here. And now let's pick some cards. And I've already selected the meditation, okay, for today. I've already selected the meditation because actually in this book, they relate the tarot to many of these angels. And since we're working with Leo's sun, okay, I chose to bring forward truth and enlightenment. Apollo, the Greek god of the sun, and Ra was the Egyptian sun god, sun, the sun, okay? So if you can see. And what's kind of cool here, we have um, the angel of imagination and liberation, Artemis, Diana, planetary energy, Pisces, symbolic tarot, the moon. And actually, I'm doing for February, um, for every zodiac sign, that Venus, planet Venus, will be transiting Pisces beginning February 10th through March 8th, I believe. And it's very powerful because Venus, you know, even from the Greek ancient in the respect of, with Aphrodite, she was born from the sea, okay? And so she is most exalted when she's in the sign of Pisces. Pisces, you know, obviously about the water. But Artemis and Diana, what's crazy I'm trying to say, I'm using some goddess cards at the end of these readings. I still have like 5 more to do. I'm going to do one today. But they both came through, Artemis and Diana. And in one reading, which reading was it? Both Diana and Artemis came through, and they're the same. They're the same. Uh, Artemis, I think the Greek, and Diana the Roman. Or I might have that wrong, but they're the huntresses, okay, with the bow and arrow. But they both came through. So this is when we try to say we're tapping the table, and I like that. So we'll read the meditation after we select some cards, okay? But, you know, call forward, Israfel, and we have my 1111 angelic codes here, and 1111. If you see that number, remember that number. It's really important because that's really, that's a master code. We're talking about this year of 11, number 11, 2018 equals 11. 1 plus 1 is a 2. So, you know, just come from your soul power. And that's the whole thing about awakening. And you have to have, there it is, first can. Okay, hold on. Let me just take a moment here. That's the whole thing, my friends, okay? To awaken, you have to have some solitude time. You have to really embrace, you know, that you want to talk to the higher realm. It's just how we do it, you know. You can't be in a group doing this, you know. And that's one thing, you know, I don't take away people go to church, but how can you tap them when someone else is talking, and how can you tap them when so many other vibrations of energies are there? You know, make yourself a little candle and a flower or some crystals, and make that your altar to talk to them, okay? Whoever you believe in, just make sure it's all about white light, bright light, okay? But you can't go wrong. You really can't. And they know you want to talk to them. They'll know, okay? And they know that you're making this space just for them to have some time. But again, always have pen and paper handy, because when you hear a word or a phrase, that's when you jot it down. And sometimes it might not make sense to you then, but how many times on my channel, I've been on the YouTube going on 7th year now, and I bring out paperwork, and look, I'm just showing you here how Israfel came out to me, right? What year was it again? 2003? It's more relevant now for me. And now with this powerful full moon, blue moon, lunar eclipse in the Leo, okay? So you see how it works? So don't give up on them, because they won't give up on you. Okay, they won't. They'll here to open doors if you believe. You got to believe, though. I don't know why I turned this card over. Okay, I didn't do an Angels Being Loving Miracles video last week because I wanted to start these videos with the Venus transit in Pisces for the zodiac signs, because I didn't do clairvoyant alchemy readings in January because it was so much at the end of December, New Year's. It was too much. I had a lot going on. So anyway, I wanted to start these readings early. So I chose not to do this series of readings. But anyway, the point is, so yesterday when the weather was bad, I just decided I'll just, pick some cards. Now this card, the last time I did a reading, came through. And then yesterday I was just picking some cards for myself, to see, okay, well, the table's set. Let me just pick one of each. And this card came through. And so now this card has come through 3 times in a row from this deck. This deck is known as the Oracle Angels. The Oracle Angels by Mario Dubois. 3 times in a row. And why did I turn this card around? I don't know, but let's keep on going. That's a good sign. Let me see, the angel is looking up to the white light, bright light, the sun. and holding whoever just wants to pray with them, okay, in comfort. That's wonderful. They're here. They're here, my darling. They've always been, okay. But I don't have to make this up. Look, and I don't have to make it up because the last reading I did with this series, this card came through. So I don't have to make that up. But that yesterday when I wanted to make this video and the weather was just so, it was, and I started later, it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and it was so gray. It just didn't feel right to me. So I didn't continue, but you know, and it's still raining, but at least it's not, it was raining hard. So, okay. All right, so see, they want to say something with that. Have comfort with the angels, okay? Angels bring loving miracles. But it may take some time. Again, look, we're talking about 2003, right? Okay, so 14, 15 years ago. But it doesn't matter. It tells me how they've been with me all these years. And I know as a little girl, I knew that the angels were there. Oh, you know, look at that, right in my hand. Okay, let's just keep going here. Right in my hand. See, they want to talk to us today. Let's just set it there for a moment. Let's see what's saying here. Oh, I can see some sunlight coming through. How wonderful. Because it showed on the weather radar that it was going to rain all day long. See? I knew that I had to shut the reading down yesterday. Because I like doing these on Sunday. You know, reminds me as a little girl also going to church. You know, I went to Catholic school from 1st to 8th grade. But St. Catherine of Genoa in New York City. Okay, so let's see. All right. With the comfort card, they want you truly. They truly want us to align with them. Positive, okay, positive. Give your cares and worries to them, but you have to, you know, like I said, make a little altar for them. You know, just what a candle, you know, a shell, okay, a special shell, or a crystal you really like. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate, but this is where you dedicate your time, you know, to sit down and talk with them. You know, just always have pen and paper handy, okay? All right. Okay, so we're going to do the meditation at the end. And you know what? I did bring my runes out because here, you know, he was in the rune book. So let's see if we have the time. What time is it? 27. Okay. Let's keep moving here, and then hopefully we can pick a rune and make it happen. Because I really feel that this is going to be important. Let me bring this rune book out here so we're ready and willing, and we're going to do it. Okay. Okay. Thanks for watching, my friends, and thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you kindly. Goddess of Awakening. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. Isn't this wonderful? Goddess of Awakening. I've never seen this card before. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. And here I was just sharing how Venus is exalted in the sign of Pisces. It's going to be going on for a few weeks now, starting in February, ending in March. And here, this beautiful, look at that. And Venus is all about, you know, create, romance, exploring new ideas. And see that star shine? I've never seen this card before. This is Tony Carmine Salerno's Angels, Gods, and Goddesses. Okay. Never seen this card before. And I've had this deck a while too. When did I? Oh Lord, I didn't sign into it. But it was started in 2003. See, this is how we are. And here we don't read gender specific. I mean, but whoever, if you feel the goddess, go for it, okay? Look how loving. That's beautiful. And here we have Israfel. Play that music. And this comfort, I just will have to probably read this from the book. I can't believe 3 times in a row now. And see, look at this light coming through. See, forget the sun, star. Get out. Get outside. Get grounded. Look up to the sun, you know, make sure you have your shades on, your sunglasses. But they're beautiful. Look at that. That's so grand. And that it flipped, like, why did I flip it in my hand? I'm not certain, but it definitely came through. Loved one in heaven. Okay, I've never seen this card either, and this is from Kyle Gray. Angel prayers. Angel prayers. Loved one in heaven. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. Look at that. You see, it's an angel right there. Can you see the angel just glorifying? So bring in your favorite angel. Bring in the angel Israfel. Look how wonderful. Loved ones in heaven. Thank you, loved one in heaven, for drawing close at this time. And see the light, the white light, bright light. Beautiful. Beautiful. And in heaven. Rainbow colors in heaven, my darlings. Rainbow colors in heaven. Look at that. See, the angels are definitely on the table today. How beautiful. And that's the thing. I was raised Catholic, but I don't even believe in religions anymore because there's only wars about religion. My Bible's more powerful than yours. I mean, like I've said before, Buddha was born 500 years before Jesus, and Buddha, there was no Buddhism back then. Okay. Jesus born, there is no Christians or Catholics. Okay. Jesus born a Jew. And then Allah, the Muslim, Muhammad, Allah's God, and the Muslim, and Muhammad was the one. There was no, religion of that either. So it's like, these were people born to be prophets, okay, with love, integrity, okay, with love, integrity. And that's what we need now. Have love, integrity within yourself, love others, and if they don't get it, then exit from them gently and lovingly. But this religion, this Bible, look what happened. They put a bomb in the ambulance. Oh, I don't even see. I can't watch this stuff. I really can't. The divine director. I never seen this card either. The divine director. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Oh Lord, we're going to have to read about this cat right here. I don't know anything about this man or this energy. Look at that. Wow. Let's go. What time was it? Okay, we're cool. Hold on. Let's see. I love that purple. Okay, let's talk to the lady here, the beautiful goddess of awakening. Okay? Goddess of awakening. Never seen this card either. That's pretty nice. Here she is, Goddess of Awakening. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. Regardless of whether you are male or female, your feminine creative spirit is being nourished and awakened by the star of Venus. Oh my goodness. Goodness, goddesses and gods. How about this? I've never seen this card before, okay? And I believe in that too. For those of you who have decks, oracle, tarot, whatever, don't be sitting around every day doing that kind of thing. You take a couple times a month, okay, and that's when they'll talk to you. Because just you can pull maybe like a little affirmation kind of thing, daily to wake you up with an attitude of gratitude. But don't be sitting around trying to do readings, okay? Regardless of whether you are male or female, your feminine creative spirit is being nourished and awakened by the star of Venus. The goddess of love is activating your sensuous nature. Romance is in the air, so surround yourself with flowers and crystals. Wear your favorite perfume or essential oil and allow your inner charms to surface. That's so sweet. And I've been making these readings for this uh, Venus and Pisces. I have two pink roses for each sign I'm reading. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, fun, and creativity. A new romance is about to blossom, or an existing relationship is about to enter a period of renewed magic, excitement, and enchantment. Either way, this period of renewed romance will eventually lead you to explore a new creative venture with your partner in joy. And that's what we're talking about. That's exactly, enjoy exclamation mark. That's exactly what we were saying, is because even for those of you who've been in partnership or marriage for a long time, something magical can happen in the respect that you know each other so well inside and out, but you can develop and create something new, whether a business to bring in money or something that just makes you even come closer together. I feel it. I just do. Okay, so let's see what the comfort here. Now this I don't have to make up. This is the third time that's come through in the reading. Then yesterday when I was setting up the table, and now comes through again. And I love these little things, short and sweet. Okay, comfort. Take comfort. Take comfort in the knowing that there is a divine presence in your life, guiding you at all times. There is no need to fear. Trust in the guidance of your angelic helpers and surrender your worries to them. Know that everything will work out exactly how it is meant to, for the greater good. And the mantra, I release my fear, for a divine presence comforts me. In trust, I surrender myself to this presence. I let go of all worries, and this is what we're talking about, okay? Let it all go in this Leo powerful time now. I let go of all worries and choose to relax. So put on that soothing music, That's how we do it. You can't have all this, like I said, I turn on the laptop in the morning and automatically they give me news now, which I've never turned on a television set to watch the news. I've never done that. I don't like it. I'm too sentimental. But now I'm forced to watch some of this stuff. And it makes me, but what can I do? This is how they're doing us. But sometimes we just have to look away and just go into your quiet power time. Okay, quiet power. Call it meditation. Call it what you want. But that's your quiet power time. We're going to talk more about the chakras too in 2018. I let go of all worries and choose to relax. Well-being surrounds me, and I am comforted by the knowledge that I am never alone. And that's true. Look, I'm showing you old school stuff that I know they've always been near me, around me. And when I did those chakra videos, and I didn't think I was the one to do them because I've never really, was taught that by anyone. But they kept, it took me like a year to start the first one because I just was like, I'm just not sure if I'm the one. They're always like, so gently they speak to me. Sometimes I just want them to yell at me. I told you to do that. you know. Okay, so let us see now. Now we have, oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Now we have, this is Kyle Gray's Loved One in Heaven. Loved One in Heaven. Beautiful. Look at all these angels coming through. Loved One in Heaven. Look at that. I turned to the page right there. Loved One in Heaven. That's fun. See? Synchronicity right here. Right in my hand. Okay. Right in my hand. I turn to the page. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. And the general meaning. The angels are bringing through a loved one who is in heaven at this time. They want you to know that their energy and support are always with you. Your loved one in heaven is drawing extremely close to you and wants to help heal any remaining pain or feeling of separation that is within your heart. Take time to acknowledge and remember them, for this will allow you to feel their love. And the expanded interpretation. The energy of a loved one wants to help you move forwards in a loving and safe way. If there is someone on the other side whom you miss or have unfinished business with, this is your opportunity to make peace with them. Please know they are offering their love to help remove anything that's holding you back and are asking you not to feel guilty about anything at all. They have found eternal peace in heaven, with the family who have gone on before them. Okay. And I believe that into no matter how we, you know, deal with this planet on this earth realm and how much, you know, pain or suffering or even, you know, like medical conditions, you know, die from cancer or something, you know, horrible that none of us wish that on anybody, right? But in the afterworld, you know, that we're all back to beings of light, you know, not a body, and we are automatically healed. It's like that's why they can start talking to us in loving ways, even if it wasn't so loving on this plane of earth. It it will be, and that's when, and they'll wait for you. They wait for you in heaven. They know what to do. And if you want to pray, whether you know that's family members or you know someone you love dearly, even young people are dying every day. You know, like we've had the flu and young people, they're taken too fast, but they'll wait for us and they'll send us guidance as well, not only as angels, but so pay attention. You know, pay attention if you see something that reminds you of someone that's passed. That's them too. Okay, be cognizant. Okay, be cognizant. Okay, so where am I in time? I'm sorry, I have to watch the time because now YouTube will shut me down within, you know, no longer can I do over an hour, so I have to pay attention. Um, I don't know if they do it for everybody, but I know I'm the one. I made 2 videos that went over an hour and I had to redo them. It made me loca. The divine director. Now I have no clue who this ascended master is. I've never heard. I don't know anything about this energy right here. But I like that color purple. I used to be a purple freak as a little girl. My room was purple, purple bedding, purple towels, purple jackets. I loved it all. Oh, I gotta look for the divine. Okay, here we go. I was looking for divine, but it's under the. Here he is. Okay, the divine director. Okay. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Okay, so about this energy in my hand here. The divine director is the facet of the heart of the creator. According to New Thought teachings, his energy is merged directly with God's divine plan so that we can access it and understand on a deeper level what will support our true function, which is to be happy. The divine director works directly with angels and in particular guardian angels so that they can fulfill their role of supporting the earth and all of her people. Right now, your angels are reminding you that your divine purpose on earth is to remember love and do what makes you happy. Okay, that's fun. Okay, and the extended message. Divine intervention is taking place at this time. What is occurring in your life is providing a real learning curve for your soul. You are becoming aware of a sense of purpose in your life. It gives you a sense of joy. It's something that brings you pleasure rather than something you have to work for. Know that your career can complement your purpose but not define it. The path you are on at this time is right, and the universe is encouraging you to move forward. See? So believe, my friends, you know, if you're watching videos like these, spiritual videos, then just, and call them in. I really, you know, I do. I wake up with an attitude of gratitude, and I thank the angels all the time. You know, I mean, I was raised that way, and like I said, I'm showing you proof how Israfel, you know, came through in my runes, came through for my Orisha deck. So I believe, you know, I'm not gonna not. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna not. Okay, so now where am I? 44. Oh God, here we go. 44. There we go. That's a number. The angel of truth and enlightenment. Okay, so the meditation. Let me see what I want to do here, because now I really want to pick a rune. Okay, let me just read this. I listen to my master self and ponder the following words carefully. I have promised you unlimited prosperity, and contrary to your belief, I have not imposed any conditions. I give freely to saint and sinner. It is your consciousness that imposes the limitations. But I have told you how to surmount this obstacle. And there's, back in the day, I remember, where did I read this? But, you know, many of us have fear. Okay, not all of us, oh, fear, I'm afraid, oh, if I start this project, or, oh, I'm afraid to, approach this person with a smile, whatever. But there's a word, a phrase that says, from God. God is speaking. Says, I did not give you fear. Okay. I did not give you fear. And I'm doing this video called The Balance regarding the souls of light against the souls of darkness. And who gives us fear is really the dark forces. Okay. Because God did not give us fear. So just always, you can even chant that. God didn't give me, God, the angels did not give me fear. Okay. So believe in that white light of protection. And for those of you into the violet light, that's beautiful. That's healing light. Okay. Work with them both. But remember, God did never give us fear. Okay. I have promised you protection as it is written. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and the rivers will not overflow you. And when you walk through fire, you will not be burned. Even if a host of enemies should encamp against you, you will not fear, for I will hide you. Stay close to me and let my shield shine through consciousness to form a border. Now, this is known as the angel of truth and enlightenment, okay? Because we're tapping the sun power, the sun. Is anything too hard for me? Question mark. No. And who am I? Question mark. I am you. Not the human you, but the truth of you. Capital T, truth of you. The spiritual you. The one called a priest after the order of Melchizedek, or holy self. One day soon you will awaken. Look, we just had the awakening card, didn't we? The goddess of awakening with the star of Venus. Look at this. I get animated, people, because I try to harness energies. Okay, that's what I think I do best in the respect of to harness what's happening. Okay, and so here we have, kind of pay attention to this. And this Venus and Pisces, another powerful, after coming from this Leo full moon. I know I'm repeating myself, but here we go. One day soon you will awaken, and my consciousness will be yours, and nothing shall be impossible to you. He who comes to you then shall never hunger, and he who believes in you shall never thirst, and he who follows you shall not walk in darkness. For I will be you, and you will be me, eternally the one and only reality. And I keep my promises, the angel of truth and enlightenment. Okay? So here we have it. We have the Venus star of goddess of awakening. Okay? And what did it say? Short and sweet here. There's a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. Okay? And we kind of know there's like already a romance going on here. So the angels within us. I've had this book a long time too. Let's see. This was written when? 1993. Okay. So we want to awaken to that. But I truly want, here's my 1111 code deck. We'll pick one from here, but I truly want to pick a rune because, here I mean, that's why I don't have to make this stuff up, people, but that's why I share it with you because, honestly, I have, I believe in angels. I believe in the supernatural. I believe, okay? I truly believe. What do we have here? Okay. Okay, I want to say this is Samuel, but hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I want to say that's, hold on. Let's look. I have to work with my runes more often because I used to study them so much. I think this rune's already come through. Yes, the wholeness rune. Sawelo. Okay, it has come through. What reading did it come through in? This rune just came through. Sawelo. Oh. And there's no reverse on this. And this is when they're more powerful because it doesn't have a reverse. Sawelu. Sowelu. Sawelu. Cool. The wholeness rune. Oh, look at this. How beautiful. Oh my God. See, I get animated. Look at this. Wholeness. Life force. The sun's energy. See, we're tapping the table. Okay. Tapping the table. And I first picked this back in 2004. you know. Well, I have two sets of runes, so this could be the second book, but I wrote in both of them because the first book was falling apart. Here we go, my darlings. Please embrace this. This lunar eclipse, super moon in Leo, please. Just it's going to happen. And that's one reason why when I saw this card, look at this, the Leo, okay? And I've already shared how Israfel came through in the Rune book, alrighty? So just believe, believe, get grounded, look up to the sun. Sawelo, okay, Sawelo. No, there's no reverse, so it's more powerful. Wholeness, life force, the sun's energy. Sawelu stands for wholeness, that which our nature requires. It embodies the impulse towards self-realization and indicates the path you must follow, not from ulterior motives, but from the core of your individuality. Okay, so your true self, your true soul self. Seeking after wholeness is the spiritual warrior's quest. Okay, we're spiritual warriors on this channel, my darlings. Okay, that's why we're fierce and fearless. And like I just mentioned, God did not give us fear. Okay, and that's the dark side. And yes, there's evil people out there, and that's why I want to make this video. Okay, about the balance. It's going to be deep, and I might have to make two parts of it, but we'll see. Let's continue. Seeking after wholeness is the spiritual warrior's quest. Capital S, spiritual, capital W, warrior. And yet what we are striving to become in actuality is what by nature you already are. Become conscious of your essence and bring it into form. Express it in a creative way. A rune of great power. Making life force available to you. Sawelo marks a time for regeneration down to the cellular level. Okay, and you really do. It's about us going within. It really is. And harnessing it. And that's why we take that quiet power time, meditative time, whatever you want to call it. But turn technology off unless it's just some nice music, you know. Although this rune has no reverse position, see, that's what I'm saying. Although this rune has no reversed position, there is reason for caution. You may see fit to withdraw or even to retreat in the face of a pressing situation, especially if events or people are demanding that you expend your energy now. Know that such a retreat is a retreat in strength, a voyage inward for centering, for balance. Timely retreat is among the skills of the spiritual warrior, and I believe that too. Sometimes you just got to go underground for a little bit. You know, exit from the people demanding things from you when you know it doesn't make you feel right. Okay, that's importante. Okay. Sawelo counsels opening yourself up, letting the light into a part of your life that has been secret, shut away. To accomplish this may call for a profound recognition, for admitting to yourself something that you have long denied. There is a prayer known as the Gayatri. I knew this rune had come through because I believe in this. You memorize this chant, this Gayatri prayer. There is a prayer known as the Gayatri that embodies the spirit of the rune of wholeness. Address the sun in this fashion. Try to memorize this, okay? It's very short. You who are the source of all power, whose rays illuminate the world, illuminate also my heart so that it too can do your work. Okay. And that's what you keep saying. And every time you go outside or when you're driving or whatever you're doing, especially if you're walking or riding your bike or whatever, you who are the source of all power, whose rays illuminate the world, illuminate also my heart so that it too can do your work. And I truly believe in this prayer. Okay. While reciting the Gayatri, visualize the sun's rays streaming forth into the world, entering your heart. And the heart chakra is all about that love, okay? All about it. Entering your heart, then streaming out from your heart center and back into the world. This is a powerful and life-enhancing prayer, and it is. I've been saying this for years, okay? Years and years. Because when did I get this book? I think it was in the early 90s as well. Let's see, when was 1993 was the first one, yeah. Because I was in Key West, I remember. I was married back then. Anyway, the point is, yes. And I memorized this chant. And I still say when I walk the beach, okay? While reciting the Gayatri, visualize the sun's rays streaming forth into the world, entering your heart, then streaming out from your heart center and back into the world. This is a powerful and life-enhancing prayer. There is a caution here not to give yourself airs. Even in a time of bountiful energy, you are required to face and vanquish your refusal to let right action flow through you. Nourish this capacity, for it is a mark of true humility. Practice the art of doing without doing. Okay. And it's going to come. You can see Christ's words are coming right now. Practice the art of doing without doing. Aim yourself truly and then maintain your aim without manipulative effort. Meditate on Christ's words. I can of my own self do nothing. Okay. I can of my own self, my small little self, do nothing. You got to give it up to the heavens and they'll take care of you. And this is under John 5:30. For by our own power we do nothing. Even in loving, it is capital L love that loves through us. This way of thinking can begin to integrate new energies and permits us to flow into wholeness, which is the ultimate goal of the spiritual warrior. So manipulate, meditate on Christ's words. I can of my own self do nothing. For by our own power we do nothing, even in loving. It is capital L love that loves through us. This way of thinking and being integrates new energies and permits us to flow into wholeness, which is the ultimate goal of the spiritual warrior. And Israfel, so I'm going to have to thank him this evening for a lovely read for all of us. And Sawelo. And this Sawelo just came through when I did the Sawelo just came through for the full moon, powerful full moon reading I did in front of my fireplace. It just came through. Ah, tapping the table. That's because I'm saying, when did that just happen? Well, I just did it. The last time I used the runes was for this. I'm in front of my fireplace. I remember, got my pink hat on. Okay, where are we? Ay. 50, is it 56? Okay. We're just going to pick two of these little cards. They're short and sweet too. Very good. Believe, my darlings, please harness something. This in the next, this full moon we can harness till next month, no doubt about it. But you can start pre-planning it now. Okay, get some candles, put your crystals, out by this full moon in the window. Oh, look at that, right in my hand. Archangel Covenant reunion. I am aware that at the appointed time, all those earthbound initiates of the angelic realm shall gather together to form unions upon the earth. Isn't that beautiful? So here we have, I am aware that at the appointed time, all those earthbound initiates, us seeking initiation of wholeness, spiritual warrior style, of the angelic realm shall gather together to form unions upon the earth. Archangel Covenant. Look at that. And here we have the Israel angel bestowing us with beauty. Okay. Let me just pick one more and then I'll shut it down. And some of you, thank you for watching my long videos, but I don't know how to do it any other way. I don't know how to do it any other way. The Cavern, Great Starry Brotherhood. Okay, and see, back in the day I would write on my cards the second pick I ever received from this deck. And I've had this deck forever as well. This was done in 1991. I go now within the great halls of the Great Starry Brotherhood. There I receive teaching from one, capital O1, who has gone before me on the path. Take this journey within yourself now. There it is. The Cavern, the Great Starry Brotherhood. Okay. I go now within the halls of the Great Starry Brotherhood. There I receive teaching from one who has gone before me on the path. Take this journey within yourself now. So, if that's Jesus to you, or an archangel, or a beloved, grandfather, grandmother, or beloved friend that was a soulmate buddy. Some of us, even when little grade school, we knew somebody that we connected to right away. Okay, and so if that person has passed, if you ever see that movie with Bette Midler, Beaches, when they were little girls and loved each other, that movie makes me cry every time. I love you all. Thank you, my darlings. Embrace these energies. Make it happen and pray. I love you all. Ciao.